What's up, internet? So, my scooter, the first scooter I ordered, an awesome scooter, basically got stolen off my porch. They wrote me back yesterday about a refund. So, the next one I got, not from Awesome, from Amazon, is the T88. And I'm using this other one right now that's not so good. It was a $475 one that I got on sale for $300, and the problem is I'm too fat. I'm not really fat. I'm a former soldier and I'm tall. Like, I bought XL gloves and they're too small for me. I need a bigger than XL helmet. I've got a helmet. The max size is like 25 inches. I need like 27. So, but yeah, I'm excited about this scooter because it has a 440-pound lift on it. So, yeah, and this is my costume building up. Yeah, put glow-in-the-dark reflectors on the mask, and then that's my old machete. I've chopped down tree. I've done a bunch of stuff with that. That's a cool machete. It's sharp too. Yeah, but anyway, the delivery is coming out a day early. The news with the T88 is it's coming out a day early. So I'm kind of annoyed at that. You're going to deliver $1,000 package suddenly a day early? How, if I had a job, would I receive that? You know what I mean? I would have had to take off work to get it, or tell them to hold it at a place you can hold it. That would have been an option. Like, I don't know if you can do Whole Foods or something, but yeah. That would have been way better. But yeah, the T88's on the way, which is going to be like a huge upgrade. The original T88 was $2,000, and now I got it for $999. I got the ninth one on $999, and the tax came out to my birth year. That's pretty cool. So it's very red, so I've got some red paint and some stencils, and I'm going to stencil it up. But the day I bought it, I wasn't sure if I'd get it, and I drove my scooter to the, this is my current scooter. Yeah, I drove that to the grocery store, and it's a good grocery store runner. This scooter's rated at 20 miles range. For me, at like max weight capacity, it's like 6 miles. So going from a 240-pound scooter to a 440-pound scooter is going to be a huge upgrade. Huge upgrade. And people have said it's powerful. It's a really strong scooter. So, yeah. People are so rude saying I have English problems. They say when I talk to them about religion, they go, oh, English obviously isn't your first language. No, it is. And I've read all the books, and they always go, no, you haven't. Yeah, I have. You know, their prayer interrupts their speech. Would they block me online from being seen by real people? Absolutely, they're that way. Do they believe in freedom of speech? No, they believed in freedom of speech when they were lying to you. When they were saying lies that would manipulate you, yes, they were definitely in favor of freedom of speech. But anyway, I'm annoyed that this thing is coming a day early. I really am. Like, how am I supposed to receive a package if you can just deliver it whenever you want? Really annoyed. If they deliver it to the front door, which I have forbidden in the instructions, some people read instructions, some people can't. It's Spanish only, and I don't know why they're working for Amazon. I'm down for creating a much simpler language out of easier to use shapes, but it should be like global. I think Mandarin is interesting as like root source language types. Mandarin is pretty interesting. But I've heard the Secret Master Race speaks in plutonic solids, that they basically have an even simpler one that's more like emotional, evocative, and doesn't have as many rules. So The problem with the rules is that they get between you and your natural action, and they're for dogs. People that, like, they don't respect you if they circumcise you and say words are in the beginning of time and you're going to hell unless you obey. That's not respect or freedom. It's just, that's doggery. Anyway, what I'm annoyed about is that they're delivering this package a day early. How am I supposed to pick up that's what happened to the last one. I'm still trying to get a refund on it. How am I supposed to pick up a package from my house if I'm not there to get it? You can't just drop it off. You need to get an ID or call me or listen to the delivery instructions. Why would you ask me delivery instructions if you don't read them? I mean that. What the fuck? You know, as much as I believe in basic income, I believe that the people who should be working are motivated and capable. The idea that people would have jobs who can't do it or need it, you have people who aren't, no offense, who aren't any good doing things that they really shouldn't. So, yeah, I'm for firing everybody, and then the people who are actually competent, then you won't feel bad. Then it won't be this enormously expensive social system, because they just print free money for their social programs anyway in a huge excess of what holographic money would cost. So yeah, somebody earlier was like, support holographic money. I got a few likes, but one guy was like, no. And I checked out his page. He's a photographer and a drunkard. He literally is just like always partying, and he likes photography. Well, you're not going to have a job as a photographer with AI and partying with the boys. You don't support basic income, you would be able to sit back all day. Yeah, basic income is a good idea. You're going to take competition and simplify it. Basically, if you want a new product, you should just go to the manufacturer and be like, I have an idea, and see if they'd support you. You don't need to be like, I'll do it myself, although you can still. Yeah. Anyway, I'm annoyed they're delivering it a day early. It's cool to get it early, but what would I have done if I'm an employee? If I have a job, how would I have received that package? For real. So I'm pretty pissed off. You can't deliver $1,000+ items with, I left it at the door. You can't. You should be like, let me see an ID. You do that for alcohol. If you order alcohol to your house, they'll check for an ID. You should do that. Yeah, you physically sign. I don't remember the last time I physically signed. Maybe you could put a tracker in the device so if it walks off, you know where it went to. That's an option. Yeah, the delivery instructions are easy. Deliver to the back door. I put a pull thing that lets you in, right? Sometimes they do it. Some drivers have delivered it right to my back door. Many times they don't, however, and they just leave it out front. I have 3 signs, 4 now, out front that say, don't leave packages here. Don't leave packages here. I have a photo. They left the package right in front of the sign. So you either don't speak English or you're acting out because you're upset, which are both like, why are you working? I mean that. You shouldn't be here doing that. Holographic money would reward. See, the thing is that if you don't work, you have to spend the money about your life to live. And I think that it is like, if you have money that captures a valuable and unique time and place, like a huge event or something you really did, then it's very valuable money as a collectible. And so that's the thing about holographic money, is it replaces the old dead men on the bills with photos of our life, basically generated by AI. And so it should capture the real story. And then that effortlessly takes care of security. And I did no law because I checked with the creator and philosophy. You do not owe obedience to anybody. Like, but they have a right to act honestly with what they know about you. Like, it doesn't mean you can do crimes and get away with them, because they can still round you up if you're dangerous. You know what I mean? Yeah. Freedom to do whatever you want is freedom for everybody at once. So it doesn't mean that you can, like, abuse people with it. And they can't really abuse you, because you should be able to act in your own defense, and that should be enough, like, character stuff. But yeah, I have this old, I'm going to call it the green one. This is the green one. This is my green scooter, right? Absolutely not modded. If you get one of these, it has a speedometer that will stop you from going over 18.6 miles per hour, which is fast. It's like 3, 4 times faster than walking, but it's still like slow vehicle wise. I put magnetic lights on the bottom and they endure bouncing. Yeah, I hold up these like fancy lights with just magnets. They do not fall off, which I think is cool. A magnet's kind of good for shock, although you need to have the right glue on the magnet. Do not use super glue on your magnets. Super glue does not like shock well. You need to use like construction glue. Construction glue does handle shock a lot better. And then, yeah, what's kind of cool is that as the shock goes, if it even goes down at all, it's instantly being pulled back up, right? So it doesn't really fall off. Yeah, that's what I do my money deliveries. I have a new stamp too. I've been thinking about what to put on it. Um, I think this money is printed at your debt and taxed. I was going to say something about circumcision and Buddhism cutting balls off, but the reason I'm not is I don't actually know if that's true or if that's misinformation on purpose to point us away from the real secret government, whoever they are. The real secret government run harems and they farm you for women, and they use the private property and basically like resource control to manipulate us. They're the old money. All the people with money you know are new money. Old money doesn't talk to us because to them they're a different species. So kind of sucks. I'm mad at the creator, like, why'd you make herdable bodies in Eat World? For real, who really wants to go through this? I didn't. I thought that was annoying. Um, it's like, am I gonna make perfect beings who love who they are? Hell nah. I'm gonna make horrible suffering things that have to fight to survive for fun, and it might be fun to watch, but it sucks to live through. And who knows if they even watch it? I mean, yeah, prayers get answered, but I mean, like, I do believe that you can establish a mystical connection with some sort of like disembodied, not physical force that is intelligent. But as people have pointed out, there could be multiple beings that have that power, and that you don't really know if it's like, am I talking to the real supreme creator of all things, or am I talking to a local power? You know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely the create. This is not the center of the universe, and definitely the creator. Um, Definitely the animals all eat each other, and so the creator is not arbitrating morality here. The idea that we're like these lowly beings who have to be ordered into compliance. I don't know. I don't really think so. But yeah, anyway, my scooter was supposed to come tomorrow, and I was looking at the delivery, and it was like today. Um, it's coming today. So, how are you gonna get a big $1,000 item if you just deliver it whenever you feel like it? And if they don't follow the instructions, I'm gonna be mad. I wrote those instructions to be followed. Deliver it to the back door, pull the drawstring, no pets. Do not deliver to the front or I will report you. How hard is that to understand? I think some people see it and they go, front delivery it is. They just like, they want to push it. That is kind of like why you got circumcised. Admit you're a sinner. Just admit it. I just dealt with you people long enough. You will not do what's ordinary or nice. You're going to act out. So that's why they lied and said God said circumcise your kids. God is not the name of the creator. They don't use it for themselves. It's not a person. So it's not like us. I think we came from breeding over time. So advanced sliming, advanced worming. But I don't know if like it's like, yes, that thing I had planned long ago is finally happening. Nah, you have much more. It's much more of a freedom, organic creation. Yeah, I've seen stupendous timings with synchronicities, like how it can time a thought with an event perfectly, but it's kind of like you do have to notice the animals all eat each other. And circumcision is a good dire warning of who you really are. Like, remember this pain, because it's going to never let your ego get over your body's ability to be wounded. Yeah. I really think they just wanted virgins, girls. Is that all the religions are the real government using money to lie to everybody. And you basically just have to catch them to know that, which I did. I caught them and other people have caught them. Allegedly, the real ruling class is illiterate still. They haven't bothered to learn how to read. Because that's for slaves. Slaves have to follow instructions. You know, like I noticed that whole uh, any number to the power of 0 is 1. I looked at the proofs and I don't believe it. They just reference back to this law of multiplication for it. But the laws in math, I think, are just subconscious overrides. It's like how I could speed paint holograms before school, not after school. And people who are educated cannot see my work. They don't get it. And so to me, it's like they put a filter on this poor guy doing gutter work right now. Dude, where's your harness? He's just standing up there. That's a huge drop. Yeah, holographic money would go to all people everywhere. You'd have a basic income. Government would be capped at 666. And really the only drawback is you'd lose privacy. There'd be no more privacy. The AI is just going to know everything you're doing. Which, the reason I'm for that is I realized privacy didn't help poor or middle class or even upper class people. Privacy helped people who were secretly winning against all of us. And that's why I'm against it, is like, don't you look at my secret stuff. Why? What's in your secret stuff? Basically stuff you'd be mad about, which I'm mad. So anyway, yeah. This guy on the roof. Yeah, it's gotta be hard work, man. He's doing the gutter. That's a far drop. The second story. Yeah, the distance it takes between like kind of falling to falling really fast enough to hurt you is a short distance. I have jumped off single story buildings and I know that's pretty much the limit, physical limit. With a 2-story, oh, there's the other one. See, all this like, we don't have basic income, so everybody is doomed to perpetual servitude to get money. That's hard. I would start paying people as soon as they're a kid and do it their whole life, and then the people who actually work will make, see, if you, that was what I was going to say earlier. If you want to make money past your 333, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to work. So you're not spending you should have 333 and spend a little a day and be able to save, you know. The outvent spot auctions, so people have to compete. It's no more like this outrageously huge price you pay off over time. It's you earn the property all at once for, you know, anywhere between 100 to 1,000 years. It's not a permanent ownership, but it is a very long time. So most people will be able to get their home doing a little bit of work through their life and then winning a spot auction. You know, you can win one of each. If you want another 1-year spot auction, you have to give up the one you have. And then it goes back on auction. And the property is in the auction. So you can auction empty land or you can auction stuff with stuff already on it. And then what you do with it is your business. So rentals will work like you won a spot auction and built a rental on it. But yeah, if you're going to win a spot auction, you're going to have to work. And if you want to keep your holographic money, you're going to have to work too, because otherwise you're going to spend the money about your life. So you're going to lose the certificates of time and space you have for your individual cash. So yeah, that's holographic money. But yeah, this is a little vlog. You like my new setup? When I started dropping the money, I was like, time to go for my dark turn. See, the Akatsuki um, were a response to. See, if I was in Naruto, I would bring up circumcision. I decided in Naruto they are also circumcised, and so I would, heal the relationships between the village elders and the villains by pointing out that another private party was using all of you for girls, that they liked beautiful virgin women, and that they were willing to lie and cut your dicks off over it. So, that is what it is. People have said, oh no, it's not bad or it's a good thing. They are very much lying or don't know. I doubt it's them. I think it's probably people they manipulated. But yeah. I'm looking forward to this new scooter a lot. This one is just not beefy enough for. I'm going from about 500 watts to 5,000. So it's going to be like a huge difference. It's not technically street legal, but I do lots of like illegal things and I never get caught or annoyed about it. They don't give a shit. So, yeah. The law is only, I've no reality. Like TV makes it look like you break the law, you get punished. Reality is there's just too much going on and they don't care. There really has to be victims for them to do something. And most of them know my political stances because of my flyers. Most of them agree with me because I gave the police and military permission to take over the planet to look for Super Pedo Island. Because they're all circumcised. I can actually trust people who are victims of baby rape to seriously handle the people who did it to them. I actually trust them to do that in like a way that's cohesive. So it is too much personal motivation to get it right. You know what I mean? But yeah. These poor roofers. Sun's up. Why are you doing the gutters, man? This shit's not gonna be. It won't rain again for another whole year. Yeah. Here you get rain like most of it's the monsoon season, which is like the summer, and the rest of it, the whole year, you'll get rain like 3 times. Yeah, it's sunny most of the time. Most of the time it's sunny. But for a person doing non-permanent ink drops, sunny is perfect because I can leave my tokens places and it won't wash away easy, which is key. Yeah. And at night, it's not too cold. Yeah, other places there'd be snow or it'd be really cold at night. Here, perfect nights. Really enjoyable. Good for writing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I have so many lights. I really went with like, what do you call it? Disney Parade. Anyway, this is my vlog. Scooter's getting here a day early. I talk about holographic money and other stuff. So yeah, thanks for listening. Have a great one.